Okay, so now we've got to make them look beautiful. So for this one, normally for men I'll use a mica, not a glitter. But because we've done glitter, and you wanted to do one for William, one for Sarah, and one of mine I'm going to do for Dad. So I thought we'll do the leopard print one on the brownie gold. So the first thing I'm going to do is put the name on. And we've got to remember this smaller end is the button. So I like to put the name up there. And you got to think about, are they right-handed or left-handed? Because most people would like to read their name as they're writing. So we'll have to do it this way, like that. I'm just going to put the pen this way. And choose a nail tape colour. I'll go that brown one there. Get my knife ready. I always start with the seam at the back of the pen. So turn it around about the back and press it in place where you want it. And put one down the bottom as well, starting at the back of the pen. Oh, and I want to put one more about here. Okay, because I only want to decorate this part here now with the blah blah blahs. So one at a time, peel them off. Where's what doobie can we use? Just use tweezers. Peel them off. put them on. Just put them wherever you want to put them and just fill up that whole area. Okay, so I've gone ahead and I've finished that. And I've put another line around here because I thought it looked better with 2 lines. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to seal that in, so just so it sticks a bit better and it doesn't lift up during the resining process. So I'm going to use Chromacryl, I think it's called, and it's a clear gel medium. So what I do with that is I just put some dots on. And I'm just going to make sure that all the vinyl, or if I've used water slides, I'll use this to cover that. And what it does is it just puts a seal on them all. And then I'm going to put that, this one's got to dry off. I don't know how long it dries, I usually just do it the next day. Put it back on our thing so it can dry and put it to side. Okay, so the next one is, just get rid of this, the one for Sarah, and I've chosen that, but I only want to use a layer like that thick around it. So I need to know how far around it goes. And it's about 4 centimeters. So I might just go 5. Gosh, I hope I did that the right way. Oh well, too late now. And I've got to cut this white bit off as well. Alright, same thing again. I'm hoping Sarah's right-handed. So you hold the pencil like that. The little bit at the top, the smaller end, is where the push button goes. So if Sarah's right-handed, the pen's got to go like that. Cut this little bit here off. This is just the backing paper that I'm cutting off so that there's a little layer left there. And what I'm going to do is try and put this on as straight as I can. Remember, we've got to start at the back. So that's clearly going to be the front. So the back will be about here. Put that on. Make sure you're actually probably about here. Make sure your pattern is the way you want it on your vinyl. And we're going to just check to see if that's going to be straight. And as you can see, you got to pull it fairly tight. It's pretty straight with down the bottom here with the rest of the vinyl. So now I can just take off this and carefully work it around. If it doesn't, then just give it a pull up, try again. Now it's not going to line up. That looks a bit better. Make sure it's nice and straight. You can see, I've got a bubble here, so obviously it's not straight. There's a bubble there too. Got to work it out. Or I can unwind it and try again, which sometimes happens. It feels better. Okay, so where do we overlap? About here. I feel all the bumps in my vinyl. Terrible job. Okay, if it's still got a bubble, you can just pop it, give it a little rub so the air comes out. So next what you've got to do is carefully cut along that seam. Nice and slow. Nice, hopefully. And peel it off. And we've got a nice little edge. And I love using this tape. I might use a gold this time. See if I can find a gold. There's one. Oops. Start at the back seam. Like, you don't have to use gold. You can use a black, would look nice, or a white would look nice. You could even use a silver that blends in with that name. Whatever. All the way around to the back again. And if I can see properly, very good. with a, I might put one down the bottom as well. And should I put one up here? Or what I could do as well is start here at the top, hold it with my finger, and then go around like this. Oh, come off, you stinking thing. That one always looks cute. And cut it along that other tape there now. That didn't work. Can't see very well without my magnifying glass. And give it a cut at the top here. Cut. Gosh, that one didn't want to cut off, did it? See it? Okay, same thing. Put your sealant on it. You don't have to do this step. I just know how easy it is for the vinyl to stick up and come through the resin. So when it dries, there's bits of vinyl sticking out through it, and you have to freaking do it again, put more resin on it. And you only want to put about 3 coats of resin on at the most on each pen. So, because otherwise they start getting too thick. So we're just going to set that aside to dry as well with the other one. Okay, now this one, the last one, we're going to do one for Dad. And like I said before, I don't usually like to give glitter pens to men. So I've got this pattern here, and we're going to do the whole body wrap on this one. So if we are careful, I just want to check how long, where's my pencil? About there and about there. That's how long I want it, which is okay. Let's mark a little mark over the other side as well. I'm going to keep this piece because like it might be alright to do a little round piece like that, like we did on the other one. So I'll keep that piece. Okay. Remember, this is the top where the smaller piece goes. So match your pattern up. Looks like it goes that way. And I've turned that back around now. I'll try and get this even how I want it. Probably should have cut that white strip off there, hey? And the bottom one, I'll do that because it's going to put all my measurements out. We just need to go around gently, pulling that back a bit, making sure there's no bubbles underneath. It's just sliding off. Hopefully it's going to match up, which it does perfectly. I don't know if you can see that. But it's matching up perfect.